For many tech founders, Cyprus starts with taxes. Corporate tax, IP box, non-dom, dividends. But after the founder understands why Cyprus may work, the next question is more practical. How do I actually move my team there? Because registering a company does not automatically give every developer, product manager, or operations specialist the right to live and work in Cyprus.
The most important concept here is the company of foreign interests, usually connected with Cyprus's Business Facilitation Unit, or BFU. This route was designed to attract foreign companies and talent to Cyprus. In practice, it allows eligible companies to employ highly skilled third-country nationals, meaning specialists from outside the EU, under a more structured immigration process. But the company must look real. For tech companies, the main category is highly skilled third-country nationals. These employees must receive at least €2,500 gross per month, hold a university degree, diploma, equivalent qualification, or proof of at least 2 years of relevant experience, and have an employment contract of not less than 2 years. This is why the route is relevant for developers, engineers, product specialists, data professionals, and technical managers. There is also a team balance rule. The policy sets the maximum number of third-country nationals at 70% of the total number of workers over a 5-year period from joining the BFU. Support staff are treated differently. Third-country support staff earning less than €2,500 gross per month may be allowed, but they must not exceed 30% of the total support staff. The employee file must also be prepared properly. The relocation process is not just HR, it is immigration, tax, payroll and accommodation, compliance and corporate documentation working together. If one part is weak, the whole case becomes harder. One practical advantage of the BFU route is family planning. Family reunification is possible under this route. Spouses of employees who have secured residence and work permits through the BFU and receive at least €2,500 gross monthly salary may receive immediate and free access to paid employment. This matters because relocation is rarely just about the employee. Founders often confuse this with the Digital Nomad Visa, but they are different tools. The Digital Nomad Visa is for third-country nationals who work remotely for employers or clients outside Cyprus. Most importantly, Digital Nomad Visa holders must not provide work or services to an employer established in Cyprus. So if your goal is to employ people in your Cyprus company, the Digital Nomad Visa is usually not the right route.
So, here's the reality. Cyprus can work well for relocating a tech team, but it is not a shortcut. You need a company that qualifies. You need a real office setup. You need employees who meet the skill and salary criteria. You need contracts that match the immigration route. You need payroll and tax registration. You need a plan for families, renewals, and long-term residence. This is where Icon.Partners can help. For founders, the task is rarely just open a Cyprus company or get a visa for one employee. The real task is building the full relocation structure: company registration, BFU eligibility, employment documentation, work and residence permits, payroll logic, banking coordination, and family relocation planning where needed. It is not just paperwork, it is an operating decision. Cyprus is attractive for tech founders because it can combine company setup, tax planning, founder relocation, and team migration in one jurisdiction. But moving your team is the point where the plan becomes real. A company on paper is not enough. A tax benefit is not enough. A digital nomad visa is not enough. If you want your team to legally live and work in Cyprus, you need the right structure. That is the difference between registering a company in Cyprus and actually building a team there.